another one. I didn't realize you guys were on more of the fitness side of things, along with like mindset. So that's really exciting because I'm really passionate about those two things. This question is, what is your favorite supplement? So there's two that I would recommend to everybody. First one is electrolytes. My go-to is this lovely salt packet, Elementi. It has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, and no sugar. So, I notice a very big difference when I started supplementing with salt. I eat a rather clean kind of diet. I don't like eat a lot of processed stuff, so I don't get a lot of salt in my diet anyway. And so supplementing with this was a game changer as far as like energy levels, staying hydrated, and then in the race I'm not cramping. After the race I'm not getting these weird Charlie horses whenever I'm driving 10 hours back home when I'm stuck in a weird position. Like, it's life-saving. So we sell this at the shop. I am happy to hook you up. I can give you a sample pack if you want to try a sample kind of thing. Like, I can hook you up. Just give me a call or shoot me a message, whatever you want to do. The second thing, I don't have it on me up here, but is First Form creatine. That has been the biggest game-changing thing for me as far as like building muscle and recovering pretty quick kind of thing. Okay, how long has Beta been in business? Okay, fun fact of the day before I answer that question. There is literally a Beta history book that you can buy. I think it's still available, I don't know. But anyway, as soon as it came out and Beta USA said new product alert, blah, 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 I seen it and I begged my mom that I needed this book as a tool for my job. Because I was like a freak, still am. I love nerding out on dirt bike stuff. So, Beta has been in business since 1904. 1904. They didn't just come around, they didn't just pop up, they just didn't, like, they've been around and one family owned, like, one family, generation after generation, has owned this business since 1904. How many brands can say that? Anyway, there's your answer. Alright, another question. How to get sponsored by Bonecutter Off-Road? Number one thing. Do we know who you are? If we don't know who you are, we should know who you are if you want us to sponsor you. Does that make sense? Because a lot of the way like our like sponsorships start out is by you start out as a customer. You are a good customer and we think you kind of deserve some help kind of thing. Like, that's pretty much the gist of how like it begins. I don't just reach out and just, you know, cast a hook out there and reel somebody in and say, oh, I'm going to sponsor this guy. No, that's not how it works. So, number two, to keep receiving help from me and the business and my dad and everybody involved, don't be a pain in my butt. Racing is fun. Dirt bikes are fun. Let's have fun. Also, you're not entitled to anything. Keep that in mind whenever you're going off after like sponsorships. Like, people are literally spending money to help you, so what are you going to do in return to help them? Putting a logo on your bike is good, yes, but like minor. Are your friends buying stuff from us? Are you spreading the good word about us? Like, are you recommending us? Like, are you gaining us new customers? Are you building our brand? Are you helping us in that kind of way? Like, and that is for any kind of sponsorship. That is not just for our shop. I know that is how it works. It is not always about how fast you are. At the end of the day, you being a good, genuine person matters a lot, especially when there's a lot of crappy people out there. So be a good person, work hard, earn what you get, and continuing to grow yourself as a person and grow the brand that you're a part of. Like, question. Would you ever go ride dirt bikes with me at St. Joe? This is from a kid I went to State Tech with, and the answer would be on 2 conditions. If it's in the winter, in the off season, and 2, we ride the sand tracks and you come suffer with me on the gnarliest one out there. And then, yeah, I'll ride with you on those 2 conditions. And if you watch this video, let me know. Alright, what is your favorite road trip stop? My number 1 thing would be finding a good farmer's market on the side of the road that I'm driving on. You cannot beat fresh produce, and every time I see one, even if I'm running behind, I stop and I get some fresh produce because that is the best. Other than that, every year that we race in Florida, I always make time to go to the beach because I love the beach. I feel at home in the South, so I always try to spend like some time just like chilling out and not doing dirt bike things all week kind of thing. Other than that, I don't really do too much on a road trip. Just kind of, sometimes we check out the area, but nothing too crazy. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for a good view. Anything that has a good view, I just want to go out in nature. That's all I really care about. Farmers market and nature. All right. Next question. What keeps you passionate about the sport? So, a lot of things. I like how hard it is. It's hard enough that it keeps like me coming back and wanting more and more and try to figure out how to be better and do better. So that's one part. The second part is I get to meet a lot of people, make a lot of friends, and see a lot of cool things. Like the travel aspect is awesome. I love seeing new things, new places, good views. I've met a lot of good friends through racing, like friends that I would consider more like family kind of thing. So those are 2 big things. And the third thing, it's just freaking fun. Like 2 wheels is fun. Like I don't understand the thing of burnt out and things like that. And I race a lot, and it gets mundane and stuff like that. It does 100%. Especially like, you know, you get home, you have to go straight to work, and then you have to work on your bike, and then you have to ride it again, and then work on it, and then load it, and then travel to the race. And it more so even whenever you're doing it by yourself. That's what I've been doing for a little while now. It gets mundane, but at the end of the day, it is so much fun and worth it. So my passion is just, I don't know, the people, the views, the 2 wheels, how hard it is, and it makes me a better person. Like, it makes me push myself and raise my standards and expect more out of myself. So I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have dirt bikes in my life, but I do know it has 100% altered my life for the better. And there's a lot of people out there that don't get it. I've had a lot of like failed relationships and some things like that because of racing. And that's the side that they didn't get to experience. Like, it has made me a better person.